Welcome, armchair generals, weekend warriors, and Saturday soldiers alike. This is Ostentatiousness, and welcome back to Rome Total War. And I swear to God, it takes every ounce of my every ounce of my fortitude not to say Star Wars Empire at War. I'm not even kidding. When last we left off, Marsilia and Segestica had fallen to the might of the Roman Empire. Really want them to have a general. I'm gonna order you to build 2 more. Oh yeah, and we also had these dickheads. Captain Veluanos. Jesus, your parents must have hated you when they named you. So I'm building up 2 units of Astarte here. I'm gonna try and kind of bracket them with 2 armies. Provided... yeah. So this is actually a unit I've never really used. War dogs. So essentially what they are is... they're a unit of dogs to effectively chase down the enemy when they're fleeing, but also to break the enemy morale. I find them worthless for the spot they take up in the army, just because, like, you know, okay, so 48, 11, 2, 3 defense, 2 armor, 2 defense skill, 1 hit point. Sorry. Also 680 and 50. Compare that to Hastati, who require substantially more upkeep, but cheaper, better armor, and better attack. You'd be better off, slightly fewer soldiers, you'd be much better off having a unit of Hastati for every unit they take up, or even cavalry, like 27, 420, 110, 7, 5, 12. So even then, is a unit of Equitate are just so much better than these things. So, and the other one that I've never used is Exploding Pigs. Also clicking outside of my window. Really gotta stop doing that. This is the problem of having 2 monitors, and if something's slightly over and my hand slips. So, you'll also remember Senate Flower, Senate Missions. I have to take Salona, just down here in the south. So I think I might do just that.
Prepare for battle. No more moves, sir.
It would be best
shut
not
up.
to construct any new buildings.
Yeah. Always show settlement details, just because I like looking at them. I'm not going to pull my forces out of Marsilia, just because everyone's looking pretty rough, and Marsilia, settlement details, even with these dudes here. Which is, speaking of, damn it. So, anything else to do this turn, aside from finally get my fucking navy back? Hang on. Lists. Oh shit, I must have lost that navy. Oh no.
General. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
Oh no, you've already moved. So yeah. Enter. I do appreciate how the Gauls and Germanic people have lost so much land to the Britannians. Rule Britannia, Britannia. Oh great. Oh yeah, I forgot about these douchebags. Oh, cool. So yeah, that should be reasonably easy for an army I bring out from here to take down, but yeah. One more turn. Also, how are you doing? Yeah. Probably doesn't have the high tax rate, but Jesus, Bavarium's looking rough. Oh, squalor. Yeah, I just need to actually upgrade the settlement, actually. Going to cancel the construction of the market. Oops. And the communal farming. just because getting the governor's palace will open up more stuff, and the first thing I'm going to need is better sewers. So,
General, prepare for
personally, I prefer Admiral, but yeah, sure. Admiral badass.
ready to sail.
If for anyone who has never played the Total War games, it is always really interesting when you make a move on Rome, because like I said, these guys have the best units Rome can train, but they only have Rome. But you then have to contend with the other houses. Diplomacy. So yeah, see, allies, enemies. Yeah. Also, just because they declare war on anyone I declare war on does not mean I reciprocate that. I prefer to have my enemies waste themselves on each other. Okay. Our order is not for sale. So yeah, I just tried to bribe that town. Germania. Ooh, do like me some map information. Jesus, the Germanic people have flourished.
Noble master, I shall speak with them
Okay.
at once.
Ceasefire in effect. Day share in the SPQR. Huh. Ceasefire in effect. Build some stuff. Executed some dudes. I gained popularity with the masses. I gained popularity with the Senate. Stoic philosophy. Ariston of Chios, of Chios? Probably it's Chios, begins his training in the Stoic way of life. This philosophy derives its name from the porch of the Athenian Agora, Stoa Pioklea. From here that the Stoics first meet and propounded their ideas, that emotions like envy or passion arise from false judgments. A person who has attained moral and intellectual perfection will avoid these feelings. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the final level of Roman buildings, but the last thing you unlock once you unlock those, you get something called the Marian Reforms, which allow legionary cohorts, which are the single greatest units the Romans can have. And it's just, I definitely recommend looking up about the Marian Reforms. I, off the top of my head, don't know much, but from what I remember, it was, because I read this years ago, very interesting. Like, one of the things it affected was that every man in the Roman army would be given a parcel of land by the government. So that was how it convinced the common man to join the army and be a professional soldier, but only if they served all their time. And it's just, that is just a brilliant idea. Rome really was one of the first proper,
General, engage the enemy.
I won't say
Besieging
army,
settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
professional forces. And yeah, eventually they overexpanded themselves, got gluttonous on their power, and their empire exploded.
Onward. Zero. Forward. Imperator. Engage
God damn
the
it,
enemy.
fuck.
Victory!
I set up this perfect pincer movement and you run away like a bitch. A glorious death is his who for his country falls. Homer. So those of you who do not know Homer, he wrote the famous Iliad, the story of the siege of Troy and the death of Achilles.
The hair has been gutted, and the liver was as clear as day. Portents such as this can only be considered good. Do not fear these rebel slaves. They are only slaves. And will
To
die
be
as
fair,
the
this unit of rebels
They have
defeated
been led
one of
here
our
by
armies
strutting
before.
fools and blustering morons. Now they will pay the price. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
I do really appreciate how their personality traits, their command skills, their history affects what they say. That's actually really cool.
Unit, await my orders.
Only one thing to do in this situation.
Single line. That's done. Single line.
I think they want a single line.
Gods be praised! The reinforcements are here! Send them to fight! Dishearten the enemy!
Okay, have you guys form a line. I'm actually gonna have you guys join Unit 1. Let's go take a look at them, shall we? There is actually an option in the controls. I never play with it because I think it's bullshit, but you can give control, well, lock control of the camera around your general. So you only get to move and see as far as your general does. Which is, I mean, I can appreciate what that does. I just think it's bullshit. I mean, as I stated last episode, and this should be my disclaimer on all my videos, warning, I suck at video games. I play them because I enjoy them, not because I have any skill. Look at you. With all like 5 polygons in your face. I know you have more man than this. Game, if you wanna hurry the fuck up. Pretty sure it's Rome 2, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my Rome 2 Let's Play. The AI, like the auto battle, is stupid. I've had battles with a 75% chance of winning and auto battled and lost. I've had battles with a 20% chance of winning and battled it myself and won quite convincingly. Oh yeah, you So I just realized is you guys have one more unit because you are the general. Proverbially speaking. Proverbial. What the fuck am I even saying? Relatively speaking. That's the one. So yeah, trying to move my army all in one. Actually, might just pinion my general off to the side here. There we go. I love how they break their camouflage just to flip me off. That's great. Probably of all the Total War games, my favorite is Empire. Mostly because of guns, but I do really like that if I held down shift in that game, it actually shows me the range of my missile units. Didn't even have to apply my general to this one. A really good game, if any of you are interested in any more of these historical type games, is Hegemony. One of the mechanics in the game is, you can capture units, basically enslave them and
drive them from the
put them to work, like on mines or farms. It's less grand. It's grand strategy, but kind of, I'd say it's more mega strategy. Like every unit more represents a board piece, but you still direct them, guide them. There's terrain, buildings. So yeah, if any guys are like this game, definitely check that out. It's most assuredly worth it.
Onward! No more moves, sir. Imperator! Onward!
Yeah, you're the dead one, aren't you? Died in battle. He died in battle against the battle cattle. Which, if none of you get that, I will be sad.
Orders, onward.
But not at all surprised. Grimmeth's playthrough of
Your Honor.
All Flesh Must Be Eaten probably not as well known as some other Let's Players or their stuff. It's amazing how I can just fill time with meaningless crap. I'm good at that. I feel like I'm getting better. Oh, something I was actually watching before I started recording while I was setting everything up. Look out, Brotherhood Final Fantasy 15 Abridged.
Only a fool cares for omens and portents, no matter how bad they may be. We make our own destinies, and we are not ruled by the flight of some damn bird. Rebellious slaves may think of victory, but we should make them think kindly of their master's whips. They are dead men walking. And remember this above all. Our Roman gods are watching.
Wait, didn't you just give people shit for believing in things, and now you're telling your men to believe in things? Yeah, as I was saying though, Brotherhood Final Fantasy 15 Abridged by Tsunyomi. I watched a couple of minutes while everything was booting up, and it was fucking hilarious. So, yeah. Definitely what I'm going to be watching when I'm done recording and I start processing. Oh, this is not the army I usually like to deploy. Gonna send you guys in with General Sylvester Stallone. Seriously, does that not look like Sylvester Stallone in that picture? And gonna have my cavalry pick at them from the north. And of course the enemy is out of position. Oh. Gonna want you guys to Legendary hoplites. Those are spear throwers. And axemen. And my axe. You know what? Now that we have the pecking order set up, oh shit. Another general unit. Of course a unit of fucking hoplites is. Jesus. They could actually be a problem. New plan. Oops. Boom! My cavalry charges right into them. do actually really like these city maps just because it gives me plenty of avenues to flank the enemy from. Jesus, how would you know who was your friend and enemy in this?
Gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
I think that's Sicilian? Not sure. Pirates. I know, me, the divine wordsmith. I'm not fucking Grimmeth. Me, bad English? Impossible. And you see, that's what happens when I use tactics.
True virtue. They are not.
They show their true virtue. Oh my. In a moment of action, remember the value of silence and order. Just basically shut the fuck up.
Victory! This land is Roman!
And you get destroyed. What does Ceres give me again? Oh yeah, population. Yeah, I'm gonna want a wall for here. Enemy army routes. The flow is so few in number they have fled and hidden rather than the face of the might of true Romans any longer. They need no longer trouble our forces. Oh yeah, it was them. Retinue expands. Quintus Julius, veteran centurion. Aggressive veteran of many campaigns. Loyal and true, constantly alert to dangers around his general. +1 to personal security. Improves the chances of detecting and foiling assassination attempts. +1 command when commanding infantry. I've never understood really what this meant, but I believe that what it means is if he has a command value of 4 normally, he has a command value of 5 for every infantry unit in the army. And that means that if we're going to use D20 logic here, the dice rolls for recovering from a rout is much better. And Rome is most grateful. Better be.
Ready to sail!
One more turn. The forces out of Segesta will be capable of crushing these mooks. One more turn and I'll be able to start repairing some of these dudes too.
We're under siege!
Shit. I should make peace with them. Blockade port. Use one of your fleets to blockade this port for 1 turn, increase cutting their income. You don't even have to ask.
Sir!
Might actually.
General, move out! Can I be of service? I shall speak with them at once.
So how long will it take you?
Onward!
Oops. 2 turns, I'm guessing. How long can you hold on for? 4 turns. Assuming 3 turns to get there.
Sir! Orders?
Ooh, that's going to be a interesting one. This is also going to be interesting. By right, this army I'm sending out is going to suffer badly. Also, the blade itself incites to violence. Homer.
Over there! The rebel slaves stand to threaten us all. Should they win, at best we will all die beneath their cruel whips. It turns my stomach just to gaze upon them. Today, the carrion birds feast, but they will feast upon our enemies, not on good.
More lens flare than a J.J. Abrams film. Shit. Yeah, you're not the best speech giver in the Empire. Hey, where are you, fucks?
Be wary of enemy units getting behind your line. Not only will they cause great damage if allowed to charge into the rear of your frontline units, but some less...
And you are just a warband. More warbands than Mountain Blade. Yeah, so even though I have more troops, they have better troops. If and that makes sense. Yeah, warband and they're peasants, to be fair. I will try and keep the boss as close to the front line as possible. Nope. Okay, good, you're not missile troops.
Only win a battle by killing every last enemy soldier on the field. You win by causing them to break and flee. When a unit routs, the panic spreads and nearby units will join them. A trickle becomes a flood.
I love how victory is almost a certainty and they're outnumbered about 3 or 4 to 1. Okay, yeah, you would certainly... Defeat is a distinct possibility. Yeah, you went from victory to defeat pretty bloody quick. I mean, that was a steep loss. But considering they weren't good units, that was... I'm satisfied. Oh, and almost exactly 30 minutes long. Senate mission assigned. Blockade Narbo marshes. You pricks. Archimedes, the world's first water pump. Plague in Macedonia. It's kind of racist, but probably actually not wrong considering a lot of the barbarian tribes had really poor like sewage and that like disposal, and disease could propagate. I mean, to be fair, Rome wasn't much better, but no governance. Yeah. Wow, what a cloud. Anyway, guys, this has been Ostentatiousness. You have all, once again, hopefully, still been you. I don't have any more guys I can move this turn. And next time on Rome Total War, I will hopefully be able to break the siege of Levavium. That just sounds wrong. And then I will take the fight to the Dacians, because I will not stand for this. Does it tell me what my victory? Senate office lists. Tiberius the Wrathful. Holy shit, that man has personality. What do they think about Dacia? The Gauls? Anyway, guys, once again, as always, I'm Ostentatiousness. Hopefully you've all still been you. And once again, guys, thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching. Whenever I open up my YouTube channel and I see, you know, even if it's just 1 or 2 views, it really, it does me a lot of good. Just to see that there are people who are interested in what I do. So, as always, guys, thank you so much. And check out the Twitter. Link will be in the description down below. If I ever have any moments when I can't record, I will definitely let you know. Anyway, guys, take care.